They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the poorest part. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the poorest part. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the poorest part. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the poorest part. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the poorest part. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the poorest part. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the boneless bar. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happened to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the boneless bar. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happened to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the boneless bar. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happened to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the boneless bar. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happened to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it. They say this is a big rich town. They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I just come from the boneless bar. White like city lights, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happened to come apart. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. If you owe me money, you need it.
I got like, I might as well just sip some water first right now, cause I know this shit about to be hot when I'm about to spit, you feel me? I'm so Baltimore, LA getting wetter than a harbor, so high, wake me Gaddy from my grave, cause my whole city starving. From a cruddy town. set flow with that fentanyl feel. Get money.
You see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
Say it louder, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last down. Spread our soul, then I'ma beat it up.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, oh my Lord. Didn't it rain? Didn't it rain? Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all? Didn't it all? Oh, my Lord, didn't it rain?
You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Black president, that's Trump. No, we got President Trump, not President Trump, sucker. He will never back down. My whole crew, keeping it mega when we roll through. Hey, when we roll through, keeping it mega. My whole crew, keeping it mega when we roll through. Keeping it mega.
You know blacks voting Trump, I heard Biden's gonna fire us. But that's okay, cause Donald Trump's about to hire us. I pay the IRS, they send my bread to Ukraine. They killing babies, getting abortions, that's the new wave. 100 bands up on my chain, baby, I'm a rich slave. You voting Democrat, just know that come with 3K. The glove don't fit, they must have quit. OJ in this bitch. A message to Alvin Bragg, Uncle Trump is innocent. I was just in the Bronx, I seen it with my own eyes. It's a red wave, baby, I'm a patriot for life. Robert De Niro, ooh boy, we laughing at you. Let me guess, Donald Trump raped you too? Trump just ain't running against Biden at all. I blame the fake news, baby, they the virus. ABC, NBC, CNN too. I blame Obama and Bush, the Clinton family too.
Black president, Donald Trump. None niggas make me feel pissed. You know what I'm saying? I'm Michael the Black Man. Blacks for Trump, nigga. You hear what I'm trying to tell you to your face? If you don't understand me, get out of my face. Democrats gonna say, ooh, bop, choo-bop, shoo-bop. When me lay down and you lie in the bed, come grab my teeth from my throat to my head. The unfuck up the left and the right, you know she got Megan. And give up some loving, she
jealous about that Democrat. Black President Donald Trump, been spending most their lives living in a future paradise. Been wasting most their days, glorifying days long gone behind. Who are them who come to be? How many of them are you and me? Separation, come on. Separation, everybody must stick together. That's right. Integration, the man. Boom, boom. They can't fight against the black man and the white man when we are in unity. You see what I'm saying? Stick together, stick together. This is the roster speaking to your flesh. Yes, Trump, black. You know what I'm saying? Latin, black, and white must unite. You know what I mean? Little more, you know, see? Right.
Check. Mic check 1 2. What's going on out there, man? Dream Team is in the building. What's going on? Shout out to everybody that's here. I know people don't want to hear about Trump, so you know the count gonna be low, but I'm gonna shed some news. I'm gonna shed some light. I'm telling y'all now, man, people are moving. People are waking up. Whether you vote for Trump or whether you vote for Biden, it don't matter. I would love to compare notes and share notes with some of the so-called bigwigs, because what I realize is that, guess what? Even on this internet, it's a lot of ignorant folk that's on the internet that don't want to get out their own way. First of all, I want to say shout out to the Dream Team, the best team in the land. I see y'all in the chat. Too many to call. Nichelle, what's going on? Faith, what's going on? Tiffany, what's going on? Miss Virgo, what's going on? My boy Willie in the building. What up, bro? Angela Smith, how you doing? Lexington, what's going on? Miss Lady T, Sharice, and so on. Everybody that's over on Twitch, what's up? Everybody that's on Wimpkin, everybody that's on Facebook, what's up? Everybody that's on Instagram, what's up? But I gotta get this out right now, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I was listening to some very intellectual people over on Wisdom's Daughter's radio show, which, by the way, comes on every day at 2 p.m. Tune into her Facebook and you will hear the radio show. But she have a co-host who I think is a lot biased. And the first thing he says is, I don't mean to be biased. That's a lie. In radio, when a person say, I don't mean to be biased, they're lying. They say that to try to save face, but all in all, it's to invite a conversation. So that way they can get their political views, they can get their innuendos about what they believe in out. So that way it can't be like, oh no, this and this and this and this. Oh yeah, y'all see the shirt, Blacks for Trump. Y'all see the shirt. If people want to continue calling themselves black, then hey, I'm not going to keep educating. Whatever you think you are, then hey, if you for Trump, then I'm with you. However, Wisdom Daughter her and her co-host is putting forth a effort to point out things about Donald Trump. Now, I hope they go and point out the negative things that they point out for Donald Trump. I hope they do the negative for Biden as well. That would make it a fair tick. However, I've talked to Wisdom Daughter yesterday about her show. I've listened to her show. I went to another blogger whose name I won't name. I went to his page. I tried to give him knowledge on stuff that he don't understand. And then that went totally left, and that's fine. I was going to really come out and destroy this brother, but then I said, what do I look like turn down a brother because he's ignorant? Can't do it. Because he's lost. Because he don't know. So I'm going to tear him down for his ignorance, even though ignorance is not a defense. But this ain't the court of law. This is public opinion. So one thing's for sure and two things for certain. You got to watch as well as pray, even on the internet where you go. Some things that you go and talk about, it's not even conducive to talk about. Now, something else happened last night, and I will address it in the live after this. Oh, I will address it. And I'm going to have an open panel about it. And today I will have call-in for this show as well, because I'm going to show some very powerful things that happened this week that nobody's talking about. So my question is, we know election time is around the corner. Why are you running? Why run from the election? People that don't go out and vote, listen to the words I'm using. People that don't go out and vote, or persons that don't go out and vote, or humans that don't go out and vote, you don't have nothing to talk about. If it don't go the way you wanted to go, you better not say a god daggone thing, because you didn't contribute to voting. Now, some people can't vote. I understand that. But over here, I show the good and the bad of Donald Trump. I will show the good and the bad of Joe Biden. But I have a question to ask everybody. What have Joe Biden did for the U.S. in 3 years? Matter of fact, I'm going to make it juicy for you. What have the U.S. did for the corporation of the United States in 3 years? Because we know for the Republic, he did nothing. So let me ask this. For the corporation of the United States, what did Joe Biden do? You go ahead and put your answer in the chat. What did Joe Biden do for the corporation of the United States? I want to know. Oh, God. Boy, I'll be glad when I have this surgery. This acid is no joke. What have Joe Biden done for the corporation of the United States in 3 years? Tiffany said, I'm voting and working at the polls to check people in. That's what I'm talking about, a poll watcher. That's what I'm talking about, a poll watcher. That's what I'm talking about, a poll watcher. Somebody that want to make sure that things go right. Tiffany said, my same question to you is, what did Trump do? In the last 3 years, Trump couldn't do nothing. He was fighting cases after cases and election interference. But the 4 years that he was in office, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He made us the most self-sufficient country there is. He took us out of who? He took us out of, what is that? NATO. He made NATO the richest parliament out there because he made people pay NATO instead of us paying for everybody else. On top of that, Trump opened up the doorway for many of us to be entrepreneurs. He gave us the good old, yes, we can. Be an entrepreneur or be whatever you want to be. You can make your own currency. Trump also opened the vehicle door for the unemployment rate to be at an all-time low. Trump didn't have no wars under his belt. Trump destroyed ISIS in 22 days when they said it couldn't be done. Under Trump, the United States of America, the corporation, and the partial republic was the safest ever within the last 30 years. So I'm breaking it down to you. What have Biden done? I know I heard somebody say, oh, Trump greasing up to the oppressors. Who are the oppressors? Because you've been lied to. And since you've been lied to, you don't even know who your real oppressor is, because they want you to believe that Putin is the oppressor. How can Putin be the oppressor and Putin is rocking with Trump and everybody else of exposing all of the elites? See, these are things that people don't want to talk about. Now, here's a trick question, and here's the answer. Is Trump innocent? Is Trump a perfect man? Hell no. But Trump ain't never selling his country out. One thing I can say, that little orange man love his country. He love his country. My question is, do you love the soil you were born on? Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of people wasn't born. A lot of people was created. Listen correctly to the words that I'm using, because I'm going to show you a whole lot of stuff today in this live that's going to really bust your head open. So let's jump into it early. Let's go. The rhinos. Lexington, I'm gonna get to that. Hold on. The rhinos want Donald. The rhinos wrote a letter to tell the Supreme Court to rule against Donald Trump. But you know what they're going to say? Republicans. Let me break this down to you. Any Republican that's not getting in line and backing Donald Trump is a rhino. And the only reason why rhinos are going against this man is because they want their pockets greased for the next 10 generations. I'm going to say it again. They want their pockets and their wealth greased for the next 10 generations. They are the ones that agreed with the Democrats, for the Democrats, for the one world order. How would y'all like it if WHO come in and tell y'all, oh, mandatory curfew, you can't go nowhere. You can eat when I want you to eat. We're going to do a one world currency, and we're going to put y'all on a currency where if you don't do what we assign for you to do, you can't get nothing out the supermarket. You can't go and furnish for your family as you know it. Why? Because you are under our control. How many people recognize that? But let's read this little caption. A Republican group is spending $2 million or 2 million debt notes as part of a multi-state campaign urging the Supreme Court to reject Donald Trump's presidential immunity claim in association with ongoing federal criminal trials. Watch this. If the Supreme Court revokes Donald Trump immunity claim, guess what? Obama can be prosecuted. Joe Biden can be prosecuted, and they don't have immunity no more. So how is it that Hillary Clinton have presidential immunity and she was never a president? She was a wife of a president, but she's the reason why SEAL Team 6 is not here with us today. She had the whole SEAL Team 6 wiped off the face of the earth. She's solely behind Muammar Gaddafi being unalive. That's why she got the name Hillary Clinton, because now she's a war criminal. But nobody want to talk about that. They want you to believe that Donald Trump is the bad person. Obama. Fraud to getting in office. Somebody asked me, what did Obama do for the colored people, for the black people? I said, not a daggone thing. What up, Lexington? The only thing Obama was in place for was to set legislation free for the LGBTQ community. And if y'all can remember, I did a live when he did that, and I said, y'all don't understand what's coming behind that. Now look at it. The LGBTQ community is now being masked by the pedophilia community, where now they're trying to legalize pedophilia. Hold on for a minute. I got to do this. Lexington, thank you for the 5-piece. But you also know, and I got to celebrate, this is Lexington 20th Super Chat on live stream, man. Listen, I love to love on people. I love to love on people. So Lexington, congratulations, brother. I thank you so much. You are one of the real folks, man. You are one of the real folks. And I urge everybody, man, look, y'all go ahead and put a little thing into the super chat, man. Y'all do that. I appreciate everything y'all do. Lexington is showing y'all the way. Miss Lady T, how you doing? Thank you for being a member for 14 months. Being a member of Dream Team. See, I can't do it the way other people do it, like Wisdom's daughter, boy, I swear she be having that thing ringing. I'd be like, look at her go. But I want to say this. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hold on. Super chats. Thank y'all for the super chats that y'all ever gave and everything. Man, y'all the best. Y'all the best. But in April, the Supreme Court heard oral arguments from the legal team for the former president and presumptive 2024 Republican presidential nominee in the case of whether a president is immune from criminal charges while still in the White House. Last week in Manhattan, Trump was found guilty on Trump was elected guilty on 34 felony counts of falsifying records in relation to hush money paid to adult film actress Stormy Daniels ahead of his 2016 election victory. The charges in the case stem from actions before Trump, who denied the affair and any wrongdoing was in the Oval Office. Stop for a second. My question is this. Y'all saying that Trump lied, but I showed paperwork the other day where Stormy Daniels also came out and said nothing never happened. So y'all want to persecute Trump for both of them saying something that never happened because Stormy Daniels was a porn star, but y'all gratify Bill Clinton for getting his man slobbed on in the Oval Office and paying that $800,000 bill, and nobody says nothing. No charges or nothing are being brought. That's what Trump talking about, is a two-tier justice system. And people don't want to talk about the two-tier justice system. But the claim came before the Supreme Court mostly relates to the ex-president's federal case helmed by special counsel Jack Smith. Remember that name. Remember that name. in which Trump was indicted on 4 counts of allegedly working to overturn the results of the 2020 election, leading to the events of January the 6th, 2021 at the U.S. Capitol. The former president has denied the charges and says they are politically motivated. I'm going to stop right there. Before I come back to that, because we all know that January the 6th was a hoax that was masqueraded and put together by Nancy Pelosi and the whole panel. We know that already over here. It's the other people that got to catch up, that's going to get the wow factor. We seen the videos. Actually, I have the January 6th videos, every angle. That's the advantage that we have over most people, because I'm actually in that arena. So let's go here. The border agent said Biden, or pretty much they already know Biden's play. So let's hear what the border agents know. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, so basically everything's fucked because of you. The border is wide open. Tons of drugs are pouring in so that your fucked up son can get high while he parties with prostitutes. And on behalf of my colleagues, please go fuck yourself.
Could you repeat what he just said?
Sure, sir. What my colleague just said is that we all hate you here and we would all like you to go fuck yourself.
Okay.
That's a parody, but that's facts, because that's all that we are saying. What we are saying is facts, even though this is a parody, but watch this. Let's go.
Okay, so basically everything's fucked because of you. The border is wide open. Tons of drugs are pouring in so that your fucked up son can get high while he parties with prostitutes. And on behalf of my colleagues, please go fuck yourself.
Could you repeat what he just said?
Sure, sir. What my colleague just said is that we all hate you here and we would all like you to go fuck yourself.
So here's my question. Where's the lie? Let's keep going, because we got a lot to cover. Shout out to Wisdom Daughter in the chat. How you doing, Wisdom Daughter? Thank you for joining us over here. Andy, why would people in the FBI feel a need to leave the country if they did nothing wrong? That's a question for everybody, Andy. You just said everything we need to know, Andy McCabe. For people who don't know who Andy McCabe is, he's one of the top-notch folks in the FBI. But let's listen to what he say, all 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Don't go nowhere, Wisdom Daughter, because I'm going to show some proof about something. Hold on.
It's great to have you here, because few people know the inner workings of the FBI better than you do. And you've also personally experienced the pressure from Donald Trump. And when you see him promising this wholesale takeover of the Justice Department, I wonder how you worry about what that would look like.
Yeah, Caitlin, I mean, I worry a lot about it. And I think it's, when you think about these things and you try to predict how Donald Trump is going to react or the steps he's going to take, you really don't have to go any further than listening to the things he says and does. I mean, his comments recently are offensive and horrendous, but they're not surprising in any way. He's been saying this for quite some time. I will be your retribution is his refrain to his supporters. So, you know him, you know what motivates him. He is not a person who's driven by principle or ideology. He is someone who's entirely transactional. And if he feels like he's been wronged in some way, then he focuses on revenge and vengeance. And so he's made it perfectly clear that that's what he's going to do. And in the process of seeking that, he is going to he runs the risk of really dismantling and greatly incapacitating the Department of Justice and the FBI. And that is something that Americans on both sides of the political aisle should be worried about. Yeah. We depend on those institutions to protect us.
What do you think
and he is proposing to tear them down.
What do people inside the FBI think when they hear a comment like that?
It's terrifying. It's frightening. I have a lot of conversations with former colleagues, people who are or were in the intelligence and law enforcement community and may have worked in, the Obama administration, other places. And, people are really trying to assess, what is life going to be like if Donald Trump wins a second term? and on a very personal level. I mean, these are torturous discussions with their family members about whether or not they have to leave the country to avoid being unconstitutionally and illegally detained. I mean, people are actually worried about being thrown in jail or grabbed in some sort of extrajudicial detention. And I think, you know, as crazy as this sounds in the United States of America, I think people should really consider that these are possibilities. Listen to what the man says. He typically does what he says, as crazy as it seems. And that's really all the indicators you need.
Oh, so I'm going to say this. Thank you, Wisdom Daughter, for the 10-piece. She said, DJ, you are hilarious. That parody had me rolling. I sent it to you. But I'm just saying, they only said what a lot of us are saying. You know what I'm saying? But I have something to say. Dream Team, we have a visitor over here. Let's make Wisdom Daughter welcome. Everybody say hello to Wisdom's Daughter while we are on the roll. However, I must say this. The FBI heads are worried about them being thrown in jail, about them being dismantled, about them being smeared all over the networks. But what did they do to Donald Trump? Here's the part that I'm not understanding. You shouldn't do something to one person that you don't want done to yourself. I don't know if the Dream Team heard me. Hey, Cali girl, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Wisdom Daughter was gifted. Thank you. You gifted Wisdom Daughter. Thank you so much for membership. I appreciate you. Oh, man. See, I can't do it the way she do it. She be like, no, but I don't want to mess it up. Nope, But I want her to have her own little chat. I be rolling off that joint. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Tiffany said, hey, Wisdom Daughter. Willie said, hey, Wisdom Daughter. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Even though we got a little bit in the chat because we talking about Trump, and you know a lot of people not rocking with Trump, but y'all know I got to bring y'all the Trump format. Y'all know I don't care if we got 2 people in the chat. I'm going to bring the Trump format, and I'm going to bring the truth. However, let's keep on rolling. Let's listen to what this sister had to say. Yes. We back. Let's listen to what this sister had to say, because this sister must have a lot to say for D'Souza to post her. Check this out.
The left can praise George Floyd, a 9-time convicted criminal, and build a statue in his name, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. If the left can forgive Bill Clinton for cheating on his wife, then I can vote for Donald Trump, a convicted felon.
What up, James?
If the left can forgive Cardi B for roofing men and stealing from them when she was a stripper, then I can vote for Donald Trump, a convicted felon. If the left can slap Hillary Clinton on the wrist for making up lies about Trump and Russia colluding, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. If E. Jean Carroll can go around saying grape is sexy, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. If Joe Biden can forgive student loans even when the Supreme Court says he can't, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. If Hunter Biden can bring cocaine to the Capitol and get away with it, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. If Biden, Obama, and Clinton can illegally spy on Trump, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. If the left can suppress Hunter's laptop and Ashley's diary, then I can vote for Donald Trump, the convicted felon. You see, the left thought that convicting Trump and making everyone say convicted felon repeatedly would damage his reputation. All they did was unite us even more and show us just how far they were willing to go to win. I truly believe the Democrats will stop at nothing to ensure Trump is not the 47th president. Nothing is beneath them at this point. So yes, although Trump is a convicted felon now, he will still get my vote. I don't care if I have to write Trump's name on the ballot. America needs to be fixed no matter what it takes. We need to make sure this election is too big to rig. I can't say it enough. Get out and vote. Take your neighbors with you. Vote. Trump 2024, baby. Let's go, Brandon.
Adabashia Adabokush Kataya. Ho! ho! Adalobo kosha. The kosha ta. To be atuda the masika to ho. Hey, atu uba itelebekis to ho. Atimi, me, atini me. Zatada mansia. I pretty hebeke. Oba bibiansa. Adoboko shandi diosi katabahaya. Shetakomansia. Atu uma itelemensi. That antodobokosha. Zadabashia. Adobokosha.
I mean, she said a mouthful. I mean, it's nothing nobody. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I wasn't expecting that because I didn't even look at this before I left, and before I pulled it down and watched it. I didn't even look at it. But I'm going to say this on a more serious note. Nobody can tell nobody who to vote for. The only thing we can do is shed light and truth, whether it's positive or negative, on the two candidates that's going to be running. I have a question. I have a question. I was going to say, who's that speaking in tongues? I have a question. This sounds like speaking in tongues. I have a question. And the question I have is, if Trump was such this tyrant, right? Why do the left and the elites got to do so much to make sure he's not reelected? Make it make sense. Hillary Clinton has done so much to the point where folks are like, nah, we ain't voting for her. Now, I'm about to make some people mad. If Michael Robinson, a.k.a. Michelle Obama, was to run, I'm quite sure most people would say, oh, I'm running for her because she's colored or she's black. My question to them would be, why? Color is not enough, especially when we on the brink of overall slavery. And you know what they say? Donald Trump's white. He gonna put us back in slavery. But under which administration were we looking more at slavery? Biden or Trump? Things that make you go, As I was talking, and I made this statement late last night, early this morning, because this person was talking about Diddy, and he said, oh, the gay people, the gay people, the gay people. So me, from being around a lot of gay folks, I got gay folks in my family, and so do you, I know how they act. So when supposed to be straight male is gay bashing, 9 times out of 10, he's gay or he's undercover. So what I did was I got on a platform, and because I know what I know, I infuriated this brother to the point where he wanted to fight through the internet. And I said, bro, I'm not here to argue with you, but let's keep it real. When the church was denying the homosexuality activity and the LGBT community, you didn't have all the stuff that you have now. It wasn't until the church allowed it and the government brought it to forefront after the church allowed it. Now you have everything you got going on now. What am I saying, Dana? The church lost its zeal, and now the church got to get back to where the church was. To not conform away from the word of God, but to do what? Study to show thyself approved. Uh-oh. Now look at it like this. Joe Biden is an atheist. Donald Trump, tell you quick, I believe in Jesus. But he's racist. My question to that will be, how sway? When did Donald Trump become racist? Before he became president or after he became president? Because before he became president, he paid for the Rainbow Coalition to get off the ground. He paid for the Oprah Network to get off the ground. He's the reason why Oprah Network left WBAL in Baltimore and went to Hollywood and to start her stuff. Let's keep it real. If it wasn't for Donald Trump, Oprah wouldn't have been in Color Purple. These are things that people don't want to talk about. These are things that people don't want to talk about. Because before presidency, Trump was chilling with us like it was nothing. There's pictures out there with him with everybody and supporting everybody. And then on top of that, this is what I love about Trump. And I ain't hear Joe Biden say this or do this. Donald Trump told Jesse Jackson, I'm going to give you an undisclosed amount of funds. Go and start the Rainbow Coalition. A year into it, you start paying me back. Jesse Jackson came back a year later with a check to pay Donald Trump back. And I think he was missing like $2 million out of it. Donald Trump looked at it, laughed, turned around and said, now go spend it in your community. I just wanted to test your integrity. I'm going to write this off, but this is for you. I'm trying to figure something out. How many? Well, okay. Have y'all heard Nancy Pelosi do that? Have you heard Joe Biden do that? No. You heard Joe Biden say he don't want his kids going to school with black monkeys. But nobody said nothing about that. They harp on Trump saying, nigger. I'm going to give you something better. Don't you say nigger? But you know what they going to say? Oh, when we say it, it's a different meaning. Bullshit. It mean the same. Let's stop giving passes to ignorance. The DOJ undertook its own investigation and in 1973 sued the Trump management for discriminating against blacks. Both Fred Trump and Donald Trump were named as defendants. Okay. Trump can't even spell integrity, let alone say it. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like. A difference of opinion. But watch this. I'm not trying to convert nobody, but I'm going to give you nothing but facts. So while I'm giving facts, I can't go there just yet. Ooh. I can go right here, though. Hold on. I'm going to give you facts. Remember I told y'all about Jack Smith? Now, Wisdom's daughter, I'm glad you're here. Because now here come receipts. You see who this is, right? This is Attorney General Merrick Garland, right? From the Justice Department Oversight Commission, right? What if your dad or your uncle was running for presidency and you found out that the DOJ created a fake office just to try to get him hemmed up? How would you feel? And on that note, while you're thinking about it, it says that Jack Smith was appointed illegally. You've created an office in the United States government that doesn't exist and without authorization from Congress. Absolutely what? Unconstitutional. Let's rock.
Was Jack Smith nominated by President Biden or confirmed by the U.S. Senate?
You're asking me about a case, again, motions filed as you just
This
cited
is a
in
simple
another-
question.
No, I'm not
Was Jack Smith nominated by President Biden?
No, he was not.
Was he confirmed by the Senate?
No, he was not.
When was the special counsel statute passed?
There is no special counsel statute. There was an
So-
independent counsel statute that was expired.
So it expired. So what gives you the authority to appoint a special counsel? You've created an office in the U.S. government that does not exist without authorization from Congress. Was Jack Smith nominated by President Biden or confirmed by the U.S. Senate?
You're asking me about a case, again, motions filed, as you just
This
cited
is a
in
simple
another-
question.
No, I'm not
Was
gonna-
Jack Smith nominated by President Biden?
No, he was not.
Was he confirmed by the Senate?
No, he was not.
When was the special counsel statute passed?
There is no special counsel statute. There was an independent counsel statute that was expired.
So it expired. So what gives you the authority to appoint a special counsel? You've created an office in the U.S. government that does not exist without authorization from Congress.
So with that being said, right, technically, all the charges that Donald Trump are facing can be thrown out because that's fraud. You can't do that. But what people don't understand when I talk about public and private, we all know about the birth certificate over here. But for the new people, some of this stuff might be triggering and some of this stuff might have y'all going crazy. So I don't want y'all to sit back and be like, oh my God. Only thing I say is listen to what's going on and use this video as reference because I'm about to put up some slides. My first slide is this, referencing the law of the land. Do you know who you are? First of all, who are you? Let's break it down. If you are getting mail come to your residence and is in all caps, that means you are created by the state and you agree to whatever the state says and you don't fall under the Constitution. At that point, you fall under code lines and statutes. I'm going to show you that too. Just sit back and watch. So a person, better known as John Doe, all capital letters, was created by what? The state. You are technically a dead entity, which we call civic divorce, which means dead at sea. Why? Because you did not reclaim your birthright. I have the paperwork to show that I've reclaimed my birthright. And I've showed it so many times that I reclaimed my birthright. Hold on. I'm going to definitely go look and see what Wisdom Daughter wrote. Also, you fall under codes and acts. The government is your jurisdiction. You're a 14th Amendment slave B. You fall under the public guidelines and you're a fictional person and you possessed by an entity. However, if you're a man, if you're a woman, your mail should come capital first letter, everything else lowercase. You were created by the divine, which means whoever you believe in. You are living, you are breathing, and you are being, which means if I can touch you, if I can slap your hand, if you can feel anything, that means you are created by the divine and you are living and you are breathing, and that means you are born, not created by the state. You are under the divine law, which is what? The Constitution of the United States, which means what? The law of the land. You have divine jurisdiction, which means can't no corporation hold jurisdiction over you. You're a free person. You have the right to live in private, which most of us do. You are non-fictional, and you got it by the spirit of whoever you believe in. Okay? Let's get that out of the way. Wisdom Daughter said, in 1989, Trump took out a full-page ad calling for the death penalty over the alleged rape by the Central Park Five. Even after they were exonerated, Trump refused to apologize for what he said and did. And you know what? I never said that he was innocent, and ignorance is a bliss, and he was wrong for that. One thing about me, I'm going to put the truth out there. He was wrong for that. See, people don't understand jurisdictions. If you are on the purple side, which means you follow under your birth certificate, your social security card, and your QSEP numbers, And you can't believe Google neither, wisdom daughter, because Google is crazy. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. Just hold on, wisdom daughter. I'm going to show you. Just hold on. Statutes, acts, and codes, right? Public legal, de facto, which means what? Law of the sea, admiralty maritime, commercial law, UCC Uniform Commercial Code, law merchant, contract law, King's law, Roman Canaan law, and ecclesiastical law. Now watch this. For everybody that's following the Ernest Williams D'Ernesto case, can somebody tell me which law have they slapped on him out of here? And it's right in your face. It's right in your face. Hold on, wisdom daughter. I'm going to get there with you. But for the people who don't know, he got hit with Roman Canaan law. R. Kelly, Roman Canaan law. The Christies got hit with contract law, along with ecclesiastical law. T.I. was hit with King's law. Now, if anybody get hit with admiralty maritime law, they must be powerful as hell. This is the last law that you can go to. And they go backwards. They go from right to left, from the bottom to the top. You also following rules and regulations serving in what? Commerce. Statutes, acts, codes, rulings, orders, charges, etc. are offers of contract. At any point, you can deny contracts. Remember that, because when we talk about child support, I'm going to talk about the contract. Statutory law. What is legal or illegal? I don't think we supposed to be dealing in what is legal or non-legal, because we're not a corporation. But you are duped to be a corporation. Then you have enacted by government acts, codified, prescribed, written, substantive law. Crime can exist without a victim. Oh my God. Crime can exist without a victim. Debts must be paid for violations, sins, punishment, sentence, penitentiary. I'm breaking it down to you right here. Corporation is what? Persons. Artificial person. John Doe, all caps, which means what? Capitis de minimal maxima, which means what? Rights taken maximum, which also make you an obligado. That means you're bonded, you're pledged, you're being legally liable. But this should get you. Government equals corporation / church. So are you telling me that even in your church building, you are still part of the government? Or are you being dictated by the government? I'm going to skip legal entity and legalese. That's what this say. In legalese, but you think it's English talking. Juristic person, which is what? A judge, a taxpayer, or a driver. Why did I go there? Because in order to have a driver's license, right? They tell you in order to have a driver's license, you got to pass a test. Which means what? They giving you a privilege and a benefit. But what if I told you that driving is a benefit and a privilege to work in foreign commerce? So why do you need why do you need a commercial driver's license to drive a private vehicle? Why? Because the corporation said so, and because you are a person's or artificial person. What is your certificate of birth? a registered title of an artificial person. I was telling somebody yesterday that when the mother goes to have birth, she transformed the birth into a creation. That's why on day number 2, they are rushing to give her the affidavit. And they don't want you to read it. They want you to just trust their word and sign it. Why? Because the hospital get paid for you being there twice. They make you pay for it out of insurance, but it's already being paid for by your signature. Everything in this corporation is already prepaid via HJR 192 resolution, House Joint Resolution 192. So I'm going to park that there for a second, right? I'm going to park that there for a second. And I know folks be like, Dana, you going too deep. Oh my God, you going there. I'm about to really scare some of you real quick. And I don't mean to scare you, but I got to give you the facts. I got to give you the truth before we move on, okay? Let me ask y'all a question. Because I know many of y'all did not look at my community wall. So let me ask you a question. How many of y'all love the movie The Wizard of Oz? That ad has his signature on it, by the way. Okay. How many people love The Wizard of Oz? Put 1 in the chat if you love The Wizard of Oz. Put 2 in the chat if you don't care about it. Put 3 if you just slow about it. Tiffany said, I do. Hold on. I can't answer that right now. I'm live. Hold on, y'all. That was Tox, y'all. She said she had called back. She just called to shoot the bobo. But how many people love The Wizard of Oz? Judah said that movie was sinister. That movie was deeper than what you really know. That movie was trying to wake you up and you didn't know it. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. Okay, it's True Friday. How many are familiar with the movie The Wizard of Oz? Do you know what the movie was really about? Well, let me tell you. It was about you and the government. Don't believe me, huh? Okay, read for yourself. The straw man, which is the scarecrow, represents that fictional all caps legal fiction. The person. And look how person is spelled. He wanted a brain, but got a certificate. The birth certificate. The Tin Man. The Tin. Taxpayer identification number. Uh-oh. He was a robotic avatar who worked tirelessly until his body literally froze up and stopped functioning. The heartless and emotionless robot creature who worked himself to death because he had no heart or soul. The cowardly lion was a bully, but was actually a true coward when someone stood up to him. Like most bullies, he lacked true courage and in the end the wizard gave him an official recognition award, authority, and status. The Wizard of Oz used magic, smoke, flames, and holograms, but all of it were tricks and illusions to push fear and compliance to make people do what he commanded. The Wicked Witch pushed fear through intimidation. She was after Toto and controlled the flying monkey police. The policy enforcers, the mischievous demons, which also represents the Bar Association, who attack and control all the little people for the Great Crown Wizard. The crooked bankers of Oz, obsessed with gold. In the field of poppies, they were not real humans, so drugs had no effect on them, but Dorothy was drugged. The Wizard of Oz was written at the time when Rockefeller and the big pharma began to take over medicine and education. The Crown was actually the largest drug dealer, and after their takeover of drug distribution in China, they began to expand all around the world. Toto was what the Wicked Witch was really after. Toto in Latin means in total. Toto exposed the Wizard of Oz and had no fear, despite being very small compared to the Great Wizard, so no one noticed him. Toto pulled the curtain on the wizard and his magical scams. Curtain also means the end of an act. Curtain also means the end of an act or scene. He pulled the curtain and started barking until others paid attention, hypothetically, giving everyone the red pill. The curtain hid the corporate legal fiction and its false courts. What did I say? Thank me later. Thank me later. Now watch this, wisdom daughter. And you don't have to hire Trump. Trump is a boss. Trump do the hiring. That's the thing. When you do the hiring and you the boss, you don't need nobody to hire you. So y'all go like, share, subscribe, and leave a message under the wisdom's daughter. I mean, I see you got me saying the wisdom's daughter. Under the Wizard of Oz, under the Wizard of Oz picture on my community wall. And one thing I'm gonna say is this. For some people that might say I'm wrong, I agree with what a lot of wisdom daughters saying. And y'all over here know the truth. Y'all know what I say. In order to get rid of an asshole, and you got to get a bigger asshole, right? So Trump is a bigger asshole than who? George Soros. Uh-oh. But Trump is the way. And if Jesus can make a donkey talk, why can't we ride the anomaly of what they made? See, that's the trick to the game. Trump is the everyday Wizard of Oz characters wrapped up in one. But he also got the heart of Toto too, because he have no fear. Now, Tiffany, you said Trump is dangerous and out of control. So what is Joe Biden? I just have to ask because y'all keep setting it up and y'all keep leaving the door open. So I'm gonna ask the questions. Joe Biden is what? If Trump is dangerous, right? Then Joe Biden is what? I'm gonna go here. If Trump is dangerous, then Obama is what? If Trump is dangerous, then Hillary Clinton is what? Oh, I'm going to give you a good one. If Trump is dangerous, then George Bush is what? Why George Bush wasn't in charge for 9/11? For imploding the World Trade Centers. Oh, Tiffany, stop it. Now, you know I love you to death, Tiffany. Come on, stop it. George Bush caused casualty and mass murder on U.S. soil as a president, and nobody said nothing. They went and they unalived Osama bin Laden. Not because of what they told y'all, because he was dropping the bombs about the U.S. bringing him over and training him with the CIA. And as long as he was under their spell, the Wizard of Oz curtain, then he was fine. But the minute he said, we turning the euro over to the yen, then, oh, we got to make something crazy happen. Watch this. Oh, Miss Lady T, sit down, and you just doing monkey see, monkey do. You really don't know what's going on. You just saying what everybody else saying, and you jumping on the bandwagon. Stop it. Now, I'm going to get off Trump, and I got to go to my boy 50. 50 is making moves, and nobody's talking about it. And Wisdom's daughter, this is up your alley. I'm surprised you ain't talk about this. But I'll find out more when I go to Shreveport in August. But 50 Cent met with members of Congress on Capitol Hill to advocate more black representation in the liquor and music industries. Check this out. You know what? I'm tired of this sleaze bucket right here. This is why I say you can't vote for your own color. I am tired of him. This sleaze bucket, I am tired of him. Miss Tiffany said Miss Lady T has a right to her. I'm tired of this sleaze bucket. Anywhere where there's political money or power, he want to be there. I'm tired of him. But check it out. Now I got a question. How many times have you seen a person of color mob like that? You know what I mean? How many times have you seen a person of color mob like that? Unless there's something really going on. Now, the reporter said, what do you see among African American men in this election? Stop. I wish people stopped saying African American. Because unless you come from Africa, you're not African American. Stop. Do your hardest research and figure out that you are really indigenous. So 50 Cent said, I see them identifying with Trump. And reporter said, why do you say that? 50 said, because they get RICO charges. Hold on, man. Y'all got to hear this. Check it out.
Have you made a decision?
I haven't.
What do you think is the significance?
Thank you.
Just the last question. What do you see as the significance of African American men in this election for both of you?
I see them identifying with Trump.
Why do you say that?
Because they got RICO charges. And
have you made a decision?
I haven't.
What do you think is the significance?
Thank you.
Just the last question. What do you see as the significance of African American men in this election for both of you?
I see them identifying with Trump.
Why do you say that?
Because they got RICO charges. And
all right, let's get into it. 50 doing his thing. For everybody. Let's get into it. All right, and we got away from 50. Now let's get on to something serious. I'm lost about this. A parole officer found dead. I'm going to say this. A Maryland parole and probation agent was found unalived inside the home of a sex offender Friday night while on duty. A Maryland parole and probation agent was found unalived inside the home of a sex offender Friday night while on duty. The suspect is still on the run with the agent's badge, according to the Montgomery County Police Department. I don't think y'all heard me. A Maryland parole and probation agent was found unalived inside the home of a sex offender Friday night while on duty. The suspect is still on the run with the agent's badge, according to the Montgomery County Police Department. I don't think y'all hear me. I'm going to say it one more time, then I'm going to play the video. A Maryland parole and probation agent was found unalived inside the home of a sex offender Friday night while on duty. The suspect is still on the run with the agent's badge, according to the Montgomery County Police Department. Check this out.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us. We're here today to talk about the incident involving the death of a probation and parole agent in Chevy Chase last night. The two speakers today are going to be Chief Marcus Jones. That's Marcus, common spelling, M-A-R-C-U-S, Jones, common spelling, and Carolyn J. Scruggs. That's Carolyn, C-A-R-O-L-Y-N, J as in John, Scruggs, S-C-R-U-G-G-S, and she's the Secretary of the Maryland Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services. First up is Chief Marcus Jones. Thank you.
So good afternoon. Today we will provide an update on the investigation into the death of a Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services agent and the ongoing search for the suspect, Emmanuel Edward Sewell.
Paying your bills on time raises your
The victim in this case has been identified as 33-year-old Davis Martinez. Again, Davis Martinez, a Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services agent.
Oh, damn.
And Agent Martinez has been employed with this department for 6 years.
I take cash out.
First and foremost, the loss of a law enforcement officer who was performing his duties for the state of Maryland is a tragedy. I want to extend my sympathies on behalf of the County Executive, Mark Elridge, the Chief Administrative Officer, Rich Battolino, who is with us here today, and all of the citizens of Montgomery County, as well as the men and women of the Montgomery County Department of Police, sharing our condolences with the Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services, Secretary Sewell. It is a very tough situation for all of us, but for them particularly in the loss of their agent, Davis Martinez. And this loss impacts not only his family, who we again send our deepest sympathies to as well, and colleagues, but also the community that he served. Law enforcement officers put their lives on the line every day to ensure the safety of our community. And the death of Agent Martinez is a stark reminder of the dangers we face every day. On yesterday, May 31st at approximately 5:50 p.m., officers from the Montgomery County Police Department 2nd District responded to a welfare check call. The call was for a Maryland parole and probation agent who had not reported back to work after conducting a resident check on Emmanuel Edward Sewell, an individual who was on parole for his offenses. Upon arrival at the 2800 block of Terrace Drive in Chevy Chase, officers observed the agent's state-issued vehicle parked outside the apartment building. Upon entering the residence, based upon the information that we had, officers discovered an adult male who was pronounced dead at the scene. Emmanuel Edward Sewell was not in the apartment at that time and has not been located since the discovery of the body. The medical examiner has determined the manner of death to be homicide. Our victim has suffered multiple injuries that caused his death. Emmanuel Edward Sewell, 54 years of age, is considered a suspect in this case and is currently wanted on the strength of a warrant charging him with second-degree murder in the death of Agent Martinez. Sewell is approximately 5'9" tall, and he weighs approximately 250 pounds. We also believe that he is in possession of Agent Martinez, his badge. Again, I repeat, we believe that Mr. Sewell is in possession of Agent Martinez's badge. We believe that Sewell may be driving a gray 2017 Hyundai Elantra with Maryland handicap tags 93661 H as in Henry, T as in time. Again, we believe he's driving a gray 2017 Hyundai Elantra with Maryland handicap plates 93661 HT. Again, a warrant has been issued for his arrest, charging him with second-degree murder. The Montgomery County Department of Police Major Crimes Division and our Special Investigations Division is actively searching for Sewell. The Maryland State Police have issued a blue alert to help locate Sewell. Sewell may be armed and he is considered dangerous. We urge the public to we urge the public not to approach him if he is spotted. And again, our thoughts and condolences are with the family and the colleagues of Agent Martinez during this difficult time. We will continue to provide updates as the investigation continues. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Carolyn J. Scruggs, and I'm the Secretary of the Maryland Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services. That is the parent organization for the Division of Parole and Probation. I'm here today to express our heartfelt sympathy for the loss of our agent. I want to extend thanks to the Montgomery County Police Department as well as the Maryland State Police for everything that they've done to this point to help us to apprehend this individual that has caused this tragic loss. I would also like to extend my condolences to the family and to our DPSCS family, specifically our agents within the Division of Parole and Probation. We've had many conversations about our agent, and things like professional, diligent, resilience are what we hear about Agent Martinez. Please continue to keep us in your prayers, keep their family in your prayers. These are the unsung heroes that you often do not hear about, but they are part of law enforcement and they do a great job every day. Thank you.
So we will open it up for brief questions. If you can just raise your hand, let me know, and we'll have them respond.
No, he was not shot. We believed he was, at this point, we won't release exactly how but we would tell you his injuries relate to blunt force trauma, okay? That is correct. That is correct, yes. And I do want to add that there is a $10,000 reward that's being provided by the U.S. Marshal Service for information leading up to the capture of Mr. Sewell, okay?
So pretty much, Mr. Sewell, I can't show you that. So pretty much Mr. Sewell, or the agent, has been unalive by his client, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Which is real crazy. Which is real crazy. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. I want y'all to hold on. You jumping to before me. I want you, hold on, Jesus Christ. What I want y'all to do is I want you to close your eyes, right? And I want y'all to picture, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to picture you going to work. I'm going to give y'all some rules. I want y'all to picture you going to work. I want you to picture yourself being at your desk or being in the field at whatever you do. But for the technical people, I want you to picture yourself being a 911 operator. And I want you to picture your husband or your brother, not your husband, your brother calling in. And this what you hear.
NSA Police Radio, Patrice, can I help you? Patrice, it's Dave Cam. Let me talk to Post Command right now.
Hold on.
NSA Police Radio, Patrice, can I help you? Patrice, it's Dave Cam. Let me talk to Post Command right now. Okay, he's on another line. Right now, let me talk to Post Command. Hold on. Dave? Get everybody out here to my house now. Okay, all right. My wife and my kids are dead. Get everybody out here to my house. Go to Dave Cam's house now. Signal 10. Okay, David, we got people on the way, okay? Get everybody out here. Come here. Everything's going to be okay, all right? We're going to get people. Everything's not okay. Get everybody out here now. They're coming. Go to Dave Cam's house now. Okay. Do you know what happened, David? No. They're dead. I just got them from play back. 4548 Sellersburg. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? David, they're on their way right now, okay? I got everybody coming. Listen, I'm going to let you talk to Patrice while I get people coming. Across the street, I got to get some help. Okay, David, do you need an ambulance? Across to my parents' house. NSA Police Radio, Patrice, can I help you? Patrice, it's Dave Cam. Let me talk to Post Command right now. Okay, he's on another line. Right now, let me talk to Post Command. Hold on. Dave? Get everybody out here to my house now. Okay, all right. My wife and my kids are dead. Get everybody out here to my house. Go to Dave Cam's house now. Signal 10. Okay, David, we got people on the way, okay? Get everybody out here. Come here. Everything's going to be okay, all right? We're going to get people. Everything's not okay. Get everybody out here now. They're coming. Go to Dave Cam's house now. Okay. Do you know what happened, David? No. They're dead. I just got them from play back. 4548 Sellersburg. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? David, they're on their way right right now, okay? I got everybody coming. Talk to him on the line. Listen, I'm gonna let you talk to Patrice while I get people coming.
Across the street, I gotta get some help.
Okay, David, do you need an ambulance?
Across my parents' house.
So my question would be to you is, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? And for the people that know about this, don't say nothing just yet, because this is the plot twist. Plus I Love said, oh my God, I know him. Oh, wow. So what do you think happened to Mr. Cam? What do y'all think happened? And when I tell you what happened, you're going to fall out. They threatened him and they did something to his family. This is Wanda. Hey, Wanda, what's going on? Oh, you know what? You should know him. Yeah. Those your folks, Wanda. Like I say, and you never know who in my chat, man. Everybody shout out Wanda from South Beach Toe. Everybody shout out Wanda from South Beach Toe. So this is what happened. David Cam, a former Indiana State Trooper, was initially convicted twice for the murders of his wife, Kim, and their two children, Bradley and Jill. However, both convictions were later overturned. Cam spent 13 years in prison before being exonerated in 2013. The actual perpetrator was identified as Charles Booney, an 11-time convicted felon with a history of violent crimes. DNA evidence and a handprint linked Booney to the crime scene. And he was eventually convicted of the murders and sentenced to 225 years in prison. The people responsible for putting him in jail should have to do the same jail time themselves. The fact that the taxpayers have to pay this bill does not feel like justice. Watch this. The people that put him in the people that put him in jail was the same people that he called for help for. Now, just imagine going to jail and being locked up by the same captain that you called for help about. Just imagine that. Only thing I can say to you is you never know what's going on. And Judah, you said, why was his family the target? And because they didn't want him to go for that position at the police force. And he went for it anyway. But the call lines are open. Call in. I want to know your thoughts of what we talked about today. Time to wrap it up. Call in. What are your thoughts about what we talked about today? Also, Dream Team, let's welcome our guests. Let's give Wanda a big shout out. Wanda from South Beach Toe is in the building. So let's go ahead and call in 404-914-7986. Wait, does this have something to do with the person found dead at the jet ski party in Miami? Ooh, Wanda, I can't tell you that because that goes into my second part. But yeah, it does. It does have something to do with that. Judah said over a damn position. Yep. Sinister. Call in 404-914-86. Y'all asked for the call-in line to come back. I brought it back. Now everybody acting like they scared. No, let's not be scared. Call in 404-914-7986. I'm going to talk about that part on Monday, Wanda. I was just in Miami last weekend. I was going to swing by there. No, but don't go past there. Don't go past there. No. Wanda, do not go past there. 404-914-7986. I'm waiting for you, callers. Go ahead and call in. I'm waiting to hear from you. I'm waiting to hear from you. It's 5:18. Okay, well, nobody want to call in. Okay, cool. Well, that will conclude our live for today. And on a serious note, keep everybody informed of what's going on. Don't forget, the shoe line, the Dana J shoe line drops June the 17th. I will be going live on that day with a 2 pair of shoes, and I will have a full roster of shoes of where you can order your shoes from and where you can get them from, and and I will have a 30% code for everybody that want to get their shoes. Okay, I will do that. I believe the shoes like $160, something like that. I don't know. I gotta get with the company. Like $160 with a 30% code, so I don't know. Don't forget also the Dana J seasonings is definitely here. You go ahead and email me at bookdanaj@gmail.com or call me at 404-914-7986, and I will definitely fill your order once it's paid. I will not be filling orders if you have not paid. I had 2 people kind of stiff me, but that's okay because God is good. So if you haven't paid, I will not fill your orders. I won't even take your order. It'll be just left there in the open. So call me and let me know what type of seasoning you need. Also, if you need help with your shoes, hit me up. You know what I mean? Hit me up. I don't understand it because when y'all want to go buy them Jordans, a person that y'all don't know, y'all don't got a problem spending $300 on some Jordans. But I said my joint's like $160. That's all. But on that note, Dana J Seasonings got an advertisement. And it's definitely there. For the ladies that definitely need their hair done. Oh, hold on. For the ladies that need their hair done, but y'all need to get some bundles, y'all go ahead and hit my homegirl up. Nobody's Anything. So y'all go to nobody'sanything.com and get your bundles from right there. Get your bundles from nobody'sanything.com. Hold on. I'm about to go ahead and put her chat. I'm about to put her link in the chat. Hold on. I'm going to put her joint in the chat because we got to pay some bills. And the bills we got to pay, it's like this. If you want to become a member today, go ahead and sign up. Hold on. If you want to become a member today, go ahead and sign up to Nobody's Anything. Sign up and unlock your access to free surprises. To free stuff. Go ahead and sign up and unlock your access to free surprise items included with every order. So, with that being said, I put, no, I don't want no free stuff. Is it going to work? Hold on. I did something wrong. My bad. There we go. I just clicked that. And, you got your bundles. You got your Water Wave HD lace closure. You got your Deep Wave HD lace closure. And you got your 4x4 body wave closure. And you got your Silky Straight HD lace closure. And you have a whole bunch of rack of other stuff. Also, she got nails for you. That's all you got to do is come get your nails, man. If you want some nails that you want to put on for yourself, then go ahead. If you got some bundles that you want to get, then go ahead and shop bundles. Go ahead and shop bundles with the luxury hair experience, with the owner being none other than Nobody's Anything. If you want to reach out to her, hit her up at nobody'sanything.com. On that note, I got something I want to show y'all. Check it out.
The spices are in. The spices are in. Oh my God. We got DanaJay Hattie Lemon Steak Spice. Oh yeah. We got the DanaJay Lafayette Low High Rise Tropical Bang. Come and get it. We got the DanaJay Lafayette White Dirt, y'all. We got the DanaJay's Jackson Family Seafood Blend number 2. Oh my God. Then we got DanaJay's Lemon Family Seafood Blend number 1. We also have the DanaJay's Lafayette Low Rise Mild Heat. If you know if you want that heat. Then we got the real heat. If you want the DanaJay's Smut. That's the extreme heat that got the Joker on the side. Oh my God. Come and get it. Come and get it. The DanaJay spices are running wild. I'm telling you, come and get it. After you taste these spices, you ain't gonna want nobody else's. I holler at you later. Hit me.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go for a little dive there. Hey, yeah.
I must say this real quick because I almost forgot. Wisdom's daughter, I see you said, okay, to the Wisdom Family Picnic. Okay. Change picnic though. Don't say picnic. Because we ain't picking nigga hanging niggas. Change the picnic. But I must say this. I love everybody here. Even the ones that hate me. I love everybody here. Because without y'all, there wouldn't be no me. So I need you to do 2 things for me. 1, I need you to know that you need to keep God first in everything you do. And you don't have to be great to get started. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And last but not least, DanaJay needs you to be someone important. And that someone is none other than yourself. Until next time, DanaJay and the Dream Team, we out. And remember, without you, there's no me. Keep God first and be blessed.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah.